Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gina, and I love to make videos related with beauty. And not only that, but I like to vlog myself and show you guys how my days are, like very randomly. I speak Spanish and English. Sometimes I do videos in Spanish, and the other times I just like to do videos in English, especially when it is this type of videos, which is like kind of like a chit chat, talking about like a podcast type of video. So today we are going to be talking about how it is or how you feel when you are a multi-passion. So I love to make this type of videos because I sometimes when I'm just doing something in my kitchen, when I'm cooking or when I'm cleaning, I like to hear someone telling me their own stories or behind the scenes of how they see life or their own experiences. So I want to be part of this, and I hope if you guys love this type of videos and this type of kind of like chit chats, like you were talking with your friends who is telling you how her life is going. Hope you guys love this and enjoy it as much as I do. So I want to talk about how it is to live as a multi passion. And if you don't know what is a multi passion, it's this type of, I will not say this type of people. It's like there is people who loves to do different things. Like they have passion for different stuff, especially more like crafty stuff or things related with art. So as you guys know, we have been hearing like from a long time ago. It's not just now. The art, it is not a career that where you can get good jobs, and we have been hearing like if you want to go and study to be an artist, or maybe a painter, or you want to be a study like drawing and things like that in college, like do a 4 year bachelor degrees, it's not going to take you anywhere. So it's basically what our parents tell us, or friends, or the society. You guys may ask yourself, do you speak why do you speak English instead of speaking Spanish? The reason why is because I'm trying to be better at my vocabulary. So this is just a parenthesis that I'm doing right here. Yeah, I'm trying to be better at my vocabulary. And I found that when I make videos and when I hear myself after a couple months, it makes me notice if I'm changing or if I'm doing like a good progress. So that's the reason why. If you want me to do this in Spanish, I will definitely. So, a multi-passion is basically people who loves to do different type of things, and I am a multi-passion person. Um, I'm a happily married. I've been married for 15 years already. And after I got married, after I got married, no, but when I came here to this country, I started working like almost every day from Monday to Sunday in a cleaning service. This is part of my story that I'm going to tell you right here. And after a couple years that I was doing the same job, I started getting bored and I didn't want to be doing the same thing. So I went to school, and I decided to learn how to do makeup. And that's how this channel starts. I started doing makeup, I started working as a makeup artist advisor, and I did learn more the language. I start college as well on 2016, 2017, and I learned more and more and more. So um, when the past time, the past when the time passed, the past time when the time passed, I decide why not. I actually feel like I love everything that I have to be with baking. So I start going to different courses and take classes as a baker, and learning things that it was kind of like something fun for me. It is not that I want to go for college as a baker and learn things that they are like more basics for me, or if I wanna like um be more like into the gastronomy area, because what I like is to bake. So I started learning how to bake. I started like doing it. I started working as a baker. I opened my own business at home as a home baker. I started getting my own orders and getting money from that. So I decided like, okay, I'm not going to be a cleaner anymore. And I told that to my husband. And so I stopped doing that job. And then I started working as a makeup artist advisor. I did it for a couple years and it was really fun. I learned a lot. I get experience. I went to school as a makeup artist. I get certified here in New York City as well. And that was like the first passion. Second passion, it was when I started taking the classes as a baker. And as I say, I create my own business, a home baker, as a home baker, and I started working at that. And that was like the easy money for me. Easy money, but you know, easy way for me to get money. Uh, then I start everything with the pandemic, and as you guys know, everything with stuff. I don't know, something happened. Something happens to me. I lost my brother, and I lost all the, like the happiness for me to keep doing the same thing. I start seeing money as in another way. So I decide, okay, I'm going to, now that we are here on the pandemic, I'm going to be doing something really different. And I started learning how to make candles, and I started doing candles. And then after that, I started doing candles, and I learned. I bought a lot of a lot of supplies, and I make my own candle business. I create the name, I create the website, I sell my candles. I open an Instagram account. I have like 7,000 followers in my Instagram account. It was crazy. I did really good, and I had so much fun after that. And then I just got bored. I got bored. I got bored of everything that I was doing. I packed all the stuff from the candle making, and I put all of them in a box. And I said, I don't want to make candles anymore. This is not for me. This is so hard. I mean, I don't have time for this, and I'm not going to just like be on top of the social media, and I have to create I don't know how many videos a week. So if I make so many videos, I can make more sales and things like that. And I said, I don't want this anymore. I just don't. And I quit. I said like, no, this is making me crazy. I quit. And I told my husband, no, I don't want to make candles anymore. This is not for me. I'm not going to waste my time. I lose so much money. I lose so much money. So much. Definitely a lot. All my savings, I lose my money on that. And I said, I'm going to just stick with the baking thing. And the good thing is I can do this from home, and I have all the supplies, and I don't need to spend too much money on this. So if it comes an order, I'm going to make it, and I get the money. Like order that comes, order that I make. I'm not the type of person that I'm going to be just make a production. Like, let's say I'm going to make 100 small cakes, and I'm going to be, you know, I'm going out to offer my cakes to strangers. I'm not the type of person, and it is not because I cannot do it. It's just like it's very uncomfortable for me. I can make them, I can give you the best product, I can show you how you do it, how you can do it, I can teach you, but definitely I cannot sell them. I can. I can't sell them. I can't sell anything at all. And it is not because I'm a bad seller because I was a beauty advisor. It's because I start getting more like I don't know how to put this in words. I start to know where all these things come from and how bad it was for your health and things. I start mixing a lot of emotions into my business. And when you mix emotions in your business, is the worst things, is the worst thing ever that you can do. So I did that. It was my big mistake. That happens with the candle business. I started mixing emotions with my business, and I didn't took my business seriously. And I was doing it the first month, but then after that, I was like, I don't care. This is just a freaking business that I create, and it's imaginary for me, even though I was losing money. So when the baking stuff, I started doing basically the same thing. So I stopped baking. I start baking as well. People always ask me, "Oh, can you make a cake for me for this weekend?" Or da, da, da. And I say like, "Oh, I will let you know if I can do that." Or no, I'm not. I can. I don't. My oven is not working or things like that because I was not feeling it. So that's passion number three. So I was a makeup artist, candle maker, and a baker. Suddenly, when I start seeing myself here at home every single day without a job, I start doing a lot of things with my hands, like um, doing crochet. I start sewing because I have a machine, so creating things like doing like pillowcases and things like that. And then I start doing jewelry, like jewelry, handmade jewelry, and I bought a lot of stuff, and I bought all the supplies. So I see myself like I am a multi passion, but I get bored so easy. I get so bored when with the things that I was doing, and I start comparing myself too much with social media, which is the worst things ever. When you start comparing yourself, when you start comparing your path, your process, everything that is happening to you, it's so crazy how you start like comparing yourself, like, oh, why she's doing this or why he's doing that, and why me, why it's not working for me, why I'm not getting money, why I'm not getting sales, why for this person it got so easy and for me it's so difficult. I mean, you start comparing yourself like so badly, which is horrible. You don't want to do that. Imagine if a Coca-Cola start comparing themselves with Pepsi. I mean, it would never exist, Coca-Cola at all. Or imagine if any of these brands, Chanel, start comparing with Louis Vuitton or any or Dior or any other of these brands. So or McDonald's with Burger King, which is the best example right there. They have McDonald's very close to Burger King, and both of them sell the same, basically the same thing, but it's up to people what they want to choose. So mistake number one that I made, it was definitely comparing myself with other people, comparing my businesses with other businesses, with other people who were doing their own business. Oh, my candles, they're not pretty. Oh, my name is not pretty. Oh, my labels are not pretty. Oh no, I have to change this label. Oh, I mean, I was so on the undecisive. I don't know how to say the word, but it was so difficult for me to decide what I want, to decide the label that I want to use, to decide the colors that I want to use, the jars. And then I started scrolling in social media and seeing like, oh, look at them, they have this. or oh, they're making a lot of sales, they have wholesales, they have this, and start comparing like over and over and over. And my passion is start getting, not as, start changing from a passion to a problem, which it was like comparing myself with other people and comparing my business with other people. And that was one reason why I quit, and I say I don't want to do this anymore, because this is not healthy for me. It was very unhealthy for me, very unhealthy for my mind and my personal self. So I start doing the same thing with the baking, but I say like, you cannot compare yourself. You, every time that you sell your goods, your baked goods, people say to you they're good, they're delicious, that you have a good hands with your baked goods. Keep doing it, keep working it. You're smart, you're intelligent, you know the things that you are doing. And I do, definitely I do, and I love baking. I love baking. Baking is like something that I can do, and I just forget about the word exist. So it used to happen the same thing when I was a makeup artist, but then I started comparing myself as a makeup artist as well, because I saw people around me getting more jobs, getting more opportunities, and I wasn't getting the same opportunities. And I say, pero I mean, why? I'm a good worker. I feel like I'm a talented. I feel like I know what I'm talking about. I know the things. I know the the subject. I know how to put makeup. I know all of this. What happened to me? Why I cannot be successful? Why nothing is working? Why I am multi-passion, and nothing that I do, and the things that I put myself in my own head that I want to do, nothing is working. And I I got to the conclusion that mm, when someone doesn't have their own life organized, like when and I'm talking about myself, when someone doesn't have everything clear about like what they want to do and where they want to go, it's so difficult to continue or be consistent with one thing. And when you start seeing videos on social media based on, oh, you can be a multi-passion, oh, you can have different things to do, you can be a passion of different things. And if you ask me, I will say, no, you're not. No, you can. No, you can. You, because if you want to be a good at something, you need to work for one thing first. You know, for example, in my case, if I want to be, if I, at that time I want to be good as a makeup artist and good as looking for clients and get more contracts and get more opportunities, my number one job was at that time be more professional with my job and just dedicate myself with one thing only, and not trying to do different type of things just because I was looking which one of those things are going to make me money. And so it was my mistake. That was mistake number one. With the candle business, it happens the same thing. I was looking to be noticed by other people. I want people to buy my candles and to talk about my product. And but at the same time, I was so insecure about my product. I was so insecure about the essence that I was using. I was so insecure about the how my product looked. I was so insecure about my logo. I was so insecure about the labels. I was so insecure about my product in general. So that it was my mistake number two, because I didn't believe about myself. I didn't believe on myself. I didn't believe on my product. And the first thing that when someone is creating something as a business, which is a product, um, rule number one is to believe what you are doing. If you don't believe in what you are doing, it's the worst thing that you can do. Definitely is the worst thing that you can do for yourself. It takes time. Now that I know, I realized that I make a big mistake because I was trying to create so many things at the same time, just because I didn't know which one is going to work. And as I'm going to try this, I'm going to try that. Um, at the beginning, when I went to school for as a makeup artist, of course I have to pay a lot of money for that, and I get my certified, and my paper, my diploma, and I start working. I work for New York Fashion Week 2018, 2019. I get some jobs. I work for free. I didn't realize that I was learning. I didn't realize that I was, you know, going into the right path. But I feel like I push myself back. I did it myself, and the I saw myself as a competition. I didn't saw other people as a competition. I saw myself as a competition, and I didn't believe on the things that I was doing, and that's a horrible thing to do. So, someone who is a multi passion is, if you ask me, is it good? In some ways, sometimes it's good because you can solve so many things and you know about them and you know how to use them. But it is not good when you're trying to be a multi passion and you try to make all those passions all the time. You want to make them just, or you want to do them, sorry, you want to do them just because you want to make money. It is not good, because then you are not getting your whole attention to one thing and working and doing the best thing just in one thing, and growing and be consistent with just one passion at the same time. So my advice is like, be professional in one passion that you have. Work really hard for that passion. When you have that passion, like you say, like, okay, I know how to do this and that, you just can continue with the second passion that you have, or the second thing that you love to do. So let's say you love to fix cars. Learn how to do that. Learn how to be a mechanic. Learn how to price yourself. Learn how to do everything which is related with to be a mechanic. Or let's say that if you like to be a makeup artist, learn how to apply makeup. Not only that, but learn how to teach other people. Learn how to put your own prices. Learn how to look for clients, so because everything has like a different um, like different areas that you can learn and be as good as you can. I'm not saying that you have to be perfect, because nothing is perfect. Not even a flower is perfect. So everything in life is not too perfect, but you just can make the best of it. So if you can make the best, definitely you're going to win it. Me looking myself right now and listening to myself as at this point, when I start doing all those things and all those passions that I thought that I would be, keep doing them, and making YouTube videos, teaching people how to do their own makeup, or making my Instagram videos. I just got to the point that I even delete all the videos that I have on my Instagram account, where I was talking about products, I was talking about makeup, because I was not feeling it. I was not feeling myself. And I don't know if that has something to do with you changing or getting older, or your mind changing, or the way you see things are completely different. That you just got to the point, like you say, okay, it was a good place to be, but I don't want to be there anymore. So if you ask me right now what am I doing, definitely I'm just like figuring out, as a 36 years old woman, what is it that I love? What is it that I like? What is it that makes me feel happy and I enjoy it and I don't get bored, and I can do it like over and over and over, even when I'm 70 or 80 years old. So I'm not only thinking about um what it happens in the past or what is happening now in the present. I'm just think a little bit ahead to the future and see, okay, do I see myself doing this when I'm 50 or when I'm 60? Do I see myself enjoying doing this? And when I realized about that, I said, like, do I see myself doing makeup as a 60 years old? I don't know. Maybe teaching people, but who is going to listen a 60 years old or 70 years old lady doing makeup? I don't know. So I question myself too much. I don't know if that's good or not, but definitely this is just a crazy way to see things, and I hope this conversation has a good point for you. It's just is my story that I'm telling you in a podcast video type of thing. um and of course, as I say at the beginning, and I'm looking forward to improve my English and the way I talk and get more words. And not only that, not forgetting the things that I'm learning, the new vocabulary. And if you love, you can teach me, you can fix things that sometimes I say in a bad way, or leave me a comment. I don't know if how you feel. If you are a multi passion, feel free to write it down if you came through the end of the video. So thank you so much, you guys, for watching. Thank you so much for listening, and see you next time. Bye.